Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are continuing our Amber Scholar 2025 edition winner series, where we spotlight scholars whose academic journeys are deeply rooted in purpose, impact, and real world relevance. In this episode, we are featuring the second runner up of Amber Scholar 2025 edition, a scholar whose work bridges data science, development finance, and social impact with a clear focus on empowering smallholder farmers across
Yeah.
sub-Saharan Africa. Please join me in welcoming Stephen Sarpong Lartey. Stephen, welcome to
Hey,
the channel. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm feeling very good.
I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, especially
Yeah,
the last name.
yeah.
Okay.
So my name is Stephen Sapon Latte. It's fine if you don't. If it's very fine if you don't get a pronunciation very right. I mean, it's okay. It's okay with me. I don't expect you to get it very right for the first time, so it's fine. But you've done very well. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Stephen, congratulations on being selected as the second runner-up of Amber Scholar 2025 edition. What stood out in your application was the clarity of your development-focused research vision,
Mm,
particularly your plan to use AI and data science to support smallholder farmers, grounded in real, on-the-ground experience. Your story also reflected discipline, feasibility, and a strong commitment to social impact. Let's start from the beginning. So, you grew up in Ghana, where you saw firsthand how access or lack of access to technology shapes opportunity. Can you tell us how those early experiences influenced your belief that technology, when applied thoughtfully, can drive meaningful development in regions like sub Saharan Africa?
I come from Ghana, and growing up in Ghana, Ghana comes across as one of the countries that has a very minimal presence of technology. You have
Mhm,
a lot of people coming across as very technologically unsavvy. And
mhm,
so, uh, growing up in Ghana, you come across people, particularly those I worked with, the smallholder farmers you mentioned, of making decisions out of intuition. Okay, there are a lot of them who believes that the decisions they take are based on the many years of experience they have gathered from farming. But we've
mhm.
gotten to that age where things are no longer done the same. And so if you want to go by that traditional, conventional way of always doing things, then you are not going to really produce results, especially in our current dispensation where IT, AI, and everything technology rules. And so these are some of the gaps, these are some of the experiences that shaped, and incited me or motivated me to, delve deeper into the kind of things I do that I want to do with AI and technology, particularly data science.
Okay, uh, very well said. I would also like to ask you that how did you first come across the Amber Scholar program, and what was your reaction when you found out that you had been selected as the second runner-up of the very same scholarship?
I did my own search, very thorough and deep search through the internet.
Mhm,
I I tried looking for PhD scholarship programs that
mhm,
were ready to sort of support people like me who were not doing, that full time on campus like many PhD students do.
mhm.
Okay. And you find a lot of scholarship programs not supporting people of my like. So when I came across the Amber Scholarship and read on it and realized that this is a scholarship program that doesn't discriminate, as to whether you're a full-time student, a part-time student, or whatever. I mean, the scholarship program, the Amber scholarship program was ready to, you know, support you. I gave it my all in the application. And I made my mind I was going for it. And yeah, I did it.
See, you manifested it.
Yeah.
Okay. So moving on to the next question. So your academic path is quite unique. If like you've studied education, business
Mm.
management, development finance, and now data science, and you're currently
Yeah.
pursuing a PhD in information technology. So how did this multidisciplinary background shape the way you approach research and problem solving today?
Yeah. So like you said, my background spans from the undergraduate level. I did accounting and business management in education. So I'm a professional teacher.
Mhm.
From then on, I went on to pursue a Master of Science in Development Finance, and then later on to pursue a Master of Science in Data Science. Currently, I'm pursuing a PhD in Information Technology with a focus in data science. Now, what this multidisciplinary thing does for me is that it sort of brings me to a holistic perspective.
Mhm.
Okay, and when I approach my research and the sort of things I do, my multidisciplinary backgrounds makes me have a better understanding and an appreciable understanding of a lot of things. And so that is what I bring to the kind of research I do, more holistic
Mhm.
in research.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you love studying and getting degrees. That is clearly very evident, which is a very great thing. So now, a key moment in your journey was your involvement in an agricultural development project supporting smallholder farmers in Ghana. So,
Yes.
what did you observe on the ground that made you realize that data science and AI could play a transformative role in agriculture and climate resilience?
So during my supervision and interaction with smallholders across the breastbasket zone of Ghana, I
Hmm.
realized that most of the farmers I interacted with and supervised were getting things wrong. They faced a lot of challenges, poor yields, very, very low productivity. I mean, very low income. And these are things that they needed to be supported to come out of these kind of challenges. And that is where AI and data science comes in. Now, what data science would do is that you don't just make decisions, farming decisions based on intuition or experience as a result of many years of farming.
Mhm.
Data is collected, it is analyzed, and insights drawn. Okay.
Mhm.
And so this is how the farmers are helped. With such solutions now, they plant rightly, they schedule their times rightly, they are able to, properly understand the weather, monitor it properly, and know when to plant.
Okay.
And yes, and that is the benefit that data science comes in. So these were some of my observations as I went across and interacting with these smallholder farmers. They had a lot of challenges, but in this day and age, I mean, those challenges should be a thing of the past.
Wow, a very thoughtful thing. And Innovations in every field is required, I feel. It is the
Yeah.
future. Okay, the next question. So you were very transparent about the financial challenges of pursuing a doctorate without institutional funding.
Mm.
So how does support from scholarships like Amberscholar help students like you stay focused on research, publications, and long-term impact rather than constant financial stress?
Oh my God. So you have just hit the nail right on the head.
Mhm.
The when I saw when I got the news that I have won this thing, I was so excited. Trust me. Now, like you have just said, the Amber Scholarship would lessen the financial stress and the pressure on
Mhm.
me as a PhD student and a researcher. When that stress is lessened a little bit, I would have a lot of time to read more. I would have a lot of time to research more. I would have a lot of time to focus more on my publications. And so the Amber Scholarship, trust me, comes in very handy and at this crucial point in my educational journey and at this crucial point in my life. I mean, I think it's one of the best things that could happen to me.
We are super glad to know that. So beyond your doctoral studies, you plan to launch Project Decide with Data, uh,
Mm, mm,
aimed at training African university students in applied data science and AI for
yeah,
real world problem solving. So
yeah.
what are you trying to address with this initiative, and what kind of impact do you hope it will create across Ghana and other wider sub-Saharan region?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that my goal is simple. When I'm done graduating, I intend going back home to launch what I call the Project DWD. Yes, Project Decide with Data. What Project Decide with Data intends to do is to sort of mobilize, the young crop of individuals. My focus would particularly be on university students who have backgrounds in IT, computer science in particular. What I intend to do is to give these people training that bridges the gap between mere context and theory and practice.
Mhm.
So the objective is basically to bridge the gap between concepts or theories and practice. When you go back to our schools, it's all about what they teach you. Most of them are very theoretical.
Mhm.
The students are good, they have the willingness, they have the capabilities, they have the intelligence and all of that, but they unfortunately do not have the exposure to gain practical, hindsights of most of the things they are being taught in the classroom. So this is my goal. When I graduate, I intend going back to, launch this Project Decide with Data to give students that opportunity to expose themselves to real world, problems and how to solve them with data.
Okay, I agree that the academics, the curriculum should be in sync with the latest technology and whatever is
Mm,
happening in the world, and students
yeah.
should be, should made aware about all this. And a very thoughtful thing that you want to go back and serve your nation and give back to the society, to your community in a very benevolent way. So good to know that, Stephen. So now a fun question for you. How would you like to spend the prize money you have won from Amber Scholar?
Ah, It's going straight into tuition payment straight away.
Okay.
It's going, yeah, just to help me, you know, pay for some credits. Basically, that is what I'm going to do with it.
Okay. Nice. Actually expected. Okay, so the last question. Finally, for students watching, especially those from developing regions who want to study
Mm,
abroad or pursue
mm.
research with impact, what advice would you give them about staying disciplined, building a credible research path, and turning limitations into a long-term purpose?
Yeah, so what I'm about to say may sound like a cliche, something that is being heard severally over and over, but this is it. You need to stay very focused, very consistent, and very resilient. You see, not only in academia alone, but in every endeavor of life, for you to strive, move forward, and become successful, you would always come by challenges. But what will make you outstanding is when you are very disciplined. Okay, you do this when you want to do it. You don't procrastinate. You stay very focused. You remain very resilient, even when the challenges and difficulties are so much so that it looks like you have to withdraw. You don't have to. You remain resilient and you push forward. So this would be my very piece of advice to students and people like myself out there.
So would you categorize yourself as a hard worker or a smart worker?
I would rather categorize myself as a mix of these two.
Both. Okay,
Yes,
best of both the worlds.
yes,
Okay.
I should be both smart and hardworking as well.
Yeah. Well, very well said. On that note, we're going to close this interview. Thank you so much, Stephen, for sharing your journey with us today. Your story is a powerful reminder that research doesn't have to stay with academic walls. It can be designed to serve communities, empower livelihoods, and create sustainable systems for change. We are incredibly proud to have you as part of Amberscholar 2025 edition community, and we look forward to seeing how your work shapes the future of data-driven development in Africa. So thank you so much. And
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so
It
much.
was lovely to have you with us today. And to our viewers, if Stephen's journey resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more scholarship stories and next Amberscholar edition as well. So stay inspired, stay intentional, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.